welcome to another episode of Car Addiction. Today I'm going to talk about my favorite brand of motor oil. If you have been in my channel before, you will see me talking about Mobil 1 quite a bit of times because I grew up working with Mobil 1, starting from my first vehicle, which is about 16-17 years ago. And it's actually a brand name that's been handed down to me by my father. My father has been in the military. Hey everybody, I will be giving away the Car Addiction window stickers to one lucky subscriber every month, so please hit the subscribe button right away. Mobil 1 was their preferred motor oil choice. But today it's not a sponsored video or anything like that. I stumbled upon a specific Mobil 1. It's basically the Mobil 1 Extended Series motor oil. The reason I purchased this, to tell you the truth, because they were on sale for 30 bucks a jug. And I decided, you know what the heck. It's extended coverage, blah, 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 up to 25,000 kilometers. And I'll put it to test. So I put it on my Hyundai Santa Fe, and that's my daily driver. I drive it a lot, especially a lot of days I start my morning around 7 o'clock and I start the vehicle, and it doesn't shut down until I come back home around 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. So the whole day either the vehicle idles, I stay in traffic, or I blast through country roads. So yeah, it gets a lot of abuse. So I really need a high quality motor oil. This has been my go-to motor oil, and it served me very well. Now, I do change my engine oil every 8,000 kilometers, which is somewhere around 5,000 miles. And using the regular synthetic Mobil 1 motor oil, in every oil change, I miss about a little less than half a quart, because, you know, every motor burns a little bit of oil, and these GDI motors will burn a little bit more than a conventional motor. So missing half a quart or close to half a quart over 8,000 kilometers isn't a bad thing. It's actually pretty damn good. Now, when I used this and I was doing my oil change, I just noticed I'm missing a full quart, to the point when I checked the dipstick. I noticed it's at low level, which is practically a quart. You really should take that 25,000 kilometers with a pinch of salt, because 25,000 kilometers in lab condition, where you don't see the temperature extremes. In Canada, you have extreme cold at night and reasonable in the morning, and also especially in a turbo motor, the turbo part of it, they go really hot. So a lot of the wear and tear, you don't experience that in a lab condition. And then when I noticed the dipstick was missing a quart of oil, I decided I'm going to do an oil change. I really should have kept some pictures or videos of the oil that came out, because it was very black. It wasn't gooey or anything like that. It was very viscous and everything, but it was very, very black. It burned, and it almost looked like the oil was breaking down. So going back to the Mobil 1 extended coverage package, I'm not sure how this will be beneficial to you, because sometimes what people think is, since it covers up to 25,000 kilometers, and if they don't drive that vehicle that often, they would assume that the oil will last over a year, or at least once a year oil change. That is not the case. That is definitely not the case. And if that's what you want to do, I hope the best for your motor, because I don't think that is going to be good for your motor. I highly recommend just sticking to the regular Mobil 1 synthetic. It served me very well, and I have no intention of switching away from this, because I get great deals from the local Walmart on this product, and I will keep using it, because I personally had a lot of good experience using the regular oil. After I noticed I'm missing a quart of oil, I did a test. So I went back and I put the standard oil in my car, and I drove 4,000 kilometers, and I checked the dipstick, and I assumed I will at least see half a quart of oil missing if my motor was burning more oil than usual. And it wasn't. It really wasn't. I am missing just a tad from full, which is exactly how it's supposed to be. So I came to the conclusion that maybe, I'm not saying that's what it is, it's just in my opinion, this high mileage oil, it evaporates a little bit more than the regular full synthetic, which is causing the oil to evaporate through the crankcase to the PCV and going back and burning it out. So not necessarily the motor is any bad, it's just because this oil evaporates, and especially on a turbo motor, the turbo really heats up the oil, and that's causing this issue. So I'm not saying anything bad about Mobil 1. I will stick to the Mobil 1 synthetic, and I have been using that for eons, and I will stay there. But when it comes to the extended coverage, I will stay away. Anyway, if you have a difference of opinion, please leave it in the comment section, because I would like to know and I would like to learn. I'm not an expert in oil technology by any means, so if you have some useful information, leave it at the bottom. We all would like to know. If I helped you anyway, please click the like and subscribe button and the bell notification, and stay tuned for a lot more product reviews to come in.